What's up, guys? It's day 112 of 100 Days of Code, or 200 Days of Code, however you look at it. It's your boy Kendall. It's your boy Elijah. That's my son, my little girl Laura. And we're all here checking in 100 Days of Code, or 200 Days of Code, day 112. So, what did we get up to today? Well, as you can see, we're in the park. That's right, we're in the park. Laura, what do you think? Elijah, what do you think? I think the sun's a little bit in their eyes. So, what did we get up to today? Well, today, we had some fun news on the front of learning new things. So today, I got the chance of sort of I spent the morning in Brighton, checking out some different things there that had to get sorted for, family, that sort of thing. But coding wise, what I got to is I began to look at the wonderful world of Flutter. Now, Flutter, for those of you who don't know, is a language that is made by Google, and Flutter enables you to write one set of code for all devices, and it works across the board. I don't entirely understand it yet. I'm at the beginning of my journey. So today what I did is I got the Flutter environments ready to go on downloaded the Flutter SDK and installed the plugins that were needed for Flutter in Visual Studio Code. You can use other IDEs, of course. And then began to look at what it looks like, what the syntax is like, how you use it. So there's like web components part of it, that sort of thing, which I already fully coded, that sort of thing, and already together. And a lot of it's, to be fair, and you can actually choose what to create it in or what to run it in. So you create your app, and it sort of has like an NPX, well, not an NPX, but you have to download this Flutter command line and this Flutter SDK, which enables you to do different things with Flutter. So you have this runtime environment where it can compile and all these sorts of things, because it's sort of it's like React Native, which we're all used to from React World, but it's made by Google, and it's sort of slightly different. But it has a lot of similarities to where you can run it locally and that sort of thing. And what's cool about it is you can actually, I was messing around with it, but you can create apps. And then when you create the apps, you can then run them in different sort of environments. And you can see what they look like on sort of, for example, Android or iOS or whatever, whatever desktop it is, or those sorts of things. I can hear my kids love to be involved as well. They love coding. They're coding babies, so they love it. See? Talk about coding, they get excited, just like their daddy. So we did a bit of that, and then we began to sort of just create and look at the docs and create some of the apps they talked about there to get used to it. There's classes, there's extending to components, very similar to the way some of React used to work, that sort of thing as well, and still works in some senses. So very, very interesting. And there's even returns. So there's a similar patterns, and it's really interesting to me because learning some new syntax and language like Flutter is it's really making sense how there's patterns across different programming languages, and if you know one, you can sort of extend that knowledge to others, and there'll be differences, but there'll be similarities as well, so you can pick it up quite quick. So I'm looking forward to learning more. It took a little while to get the environment actually set up and get it looking at the right pathways and had to figure workarounds. There's problem solving all the way along, let's say, even setting up the environment. But that's probably the hardest part. The building was actually the easy part. Getting the environment set up was the hardest part. But we're there now. We've got the command line set up. We've got Flutter ready to go. Now I can use Flutter commands like Flutter whatever. I've got the latest Flutter version, I think it's 3.0, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to be messing around with that probably over the next week. And I may possibly have a meeting with a potential job next week, which is really interesting. So all in all, it's going really well. So that's me. Thoughts and feelings are, I am having an absolute blast with code. It's so fun. Keeping my fundamentals looking strong, but at the same time, I'm also learning new things and stretching myself as well. So I think the next app that we're probably going to build is maybe in Flutter. So stay tuned, because I'm having fun with Flutter. So I think I might do a quick side thing in that, just because it's fun. So anyways, guys, peace out. Keep calm. Code on. See you guys soon.